There's a kind of corn pancake called an arepa that is an important food to the diets of both Colombians and Venezuelans. It's important enough, in fact, that both countries claim to be the originators of the dish. But before Colombia was called Colombia, or South America was called South America, in fact, well before anyone named Columbus or Amerigo knew anything about the Western Hemisphere, the Carib people of northern South America lived spread across the strip of land between the Amazon basin and their namesake sea, that is, in Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, parts of northern Brazil, and even Colombia. Those indigenous people first made these arepas, which are named after the word for corn in the Carib languages, arepa. History does not, as far as I can tell, record how these primordial pancakes were eaten. Whether snatched hot from the clay griddle where they were cooked and eaten quickly, or wrapped in a leaf and consumed bite by bite over the course of a day. Whether eaten unadorned or used as a scoop like many other starch-based dishes. They were made from maize, or corn, not nixtamalized like Mexican masa, but rather corn that was dried, and then soaked, and then pounded, and then cooked and ground to a meal, in a laborious process that made them difficult and time-consuming to prepare, at least until industrialization democratized them in the mid-20th century. Once that happened, once the masarepa used to prepare the pancakes was readily available, street food vendors began to work their magic. In Venezuela, arepas are usually split open and served as a sandwich with some combination of fillings, whether as simple as ham and cheese, or as complicated as shredded beef with black beans, queso fresco, and fried sweet plantains, a combination known as pabellon after pabellon criollo, a popular Venezuelan dish featuring those ingredients served over rice. In fact, those early enterprising arepa vendors came up with a number of cleverly named combinations. Not all of them stuck, but that one did, as did the arepa domino, filled with black beans and white cheese in a reference to the black and white of the game piece. Possibly still the most well-known of these named arepa fillings, even now nearly 70 years after its invention, is Reina Pepiada, the curvy queen. Two brothers running an arepa stand created this filling as an homage to 1957's Miss Venezuela, Susana Duhim, who was the first Venezuelan beauty queen to go international when she was named Miss World. It's a chicken salad, essentially, with smashed avocados mixed into a little mayonnaise to make a dressing for shredded chicken, with perhaps some peppers and onions and herbs. It's the kind of thing that is simple but delicious, and it tastes terrific by itself, but is an excellent filling for an arepa as well.